a familiar road for civil society groups in the country. This is not the first time they will peacefully protest or advocate for Mr. President to sign the Electoral Act Amendment Bill. President Muhammadu Buhari has rejected this bill 5 times, despite his campaign promise to ensure reforms in the country's electoral system. Now advocates for electoral reforms want an end to the delay.
This National Day of Action by citizens is geared towards encouraging the president to assent in the best interest of our democracy.
Today is the last day for INEC to be able to meet its timetable. But after today, it means that INEC must now alter the timetable in case the bill is signed. We don't want the president to allow this bill to get back to the National Assembly for us to start asking the National Assembly maybe to override the president's veto.
But the 30-day window President Muhammadu Buhari has to sign the bill expires on the 1st of March. Only Mr. President can save the day.
Sign the bill, sign the bill. Mr. President, sign the bill.
In an earlier statement signed by presidential spokesman Femi Adesina, he dismissed the growing concerns of groups piling pressure on Mr. President to sign the bill and accused them of playing politics.
It's sad that the president's spokesman spoke in that manner, but we will not join issues with him. We have stated the provisions of the Constitution and the positions of the law.
We cannot understand 7 years as elected president, you have not been able to initiate anything that will address electoral problems.
The Zamfara State House of Assembly is accusing Deputy Governor Mahdi Aliyu Gusau of misappropriation of funds, breach of the Constitution, gross misconduct and abuse of office. It has, according kickstarted the process of impeaching the Deputy Governor. The lawmakers had earlier this month requested the State Chief Justice Kulu Aliyu to set up a panel to investigate the Deputy Governor on allegations against him. A few days later, the Chief Judge set up a 7-man fact-finding committee. At the first day of the public hearing, 7 witnesses from the complainant testified before the panel, but no representative came from the respondent. At the end of the public hearing, the panel promised to be fair to all parties.
There will be no fear and no favor. We will strictly abide by the constitutional procedures and what we have sworn to uphold. We don't owe any of the parties a duty. What we owe duty is the Constitution and the country. That is why we are here, and we'll do it between we and our God. We are not for anybody. We are just, we have to ensure that the rule of law is obeyed at all times. We are not to pronounce anybody guilty. We don't have that. It's not within our powers. It's a finding of fact.
The panel insists that the Deputy Governor was duly served a notice to appear before it.
The domestic wing of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport in Abuja. The passenger queue at the departure wing's entrance is shorter than normal. The ticketing stand is as well devoid of its usual boisterousness, and the handful of passengers here do not look very happy. This man, for example, missed his flight after paying 60,000 naira to get a ticket for a journey to Port Harcourt. He now has to pay an additional 26,000 naira for rescheduling.
I feel so terrible. I feel so terrible this very moment. Well, what do I do? People are paying.
Other passengers who paid various sums to travel also expressed their displeasure at the development. More saddening for them is that the airlines have not given them reasons for the increase, aside what has been in the news of scarcity and increase in the cost of aviation fuel.
I'm not happy about it. I'm not sure any Nigerian will be happy about it. Almost like 100% increase. Like now, almost all the way airline, there's no airline less than 50,000 naira to Lagos. That is too much. But the reason I don't know anyway.
There's no direct flight to Calabar. So I have to take Benin and either Lagos or Abuja and then Calabar. So I spend like 100k plus, which is not nice. That's like somebody's salary. That's crazy.
Road travel would have been the most viable alternative in times like this, but it is not an option these passengers would want to consider for obvious reasons.
If the road is okay, there's nothing stop anybody from driving his car. They should fix all the road, put security and let the road be free. Then we are going to lessen the pressure on the airport activities.